Today we're taking a look at these MLB matches, which are happening on Friday, October 14, 2022, and giving you match breakdowns, betting tips and predictions in general on these games. Welcome back to High Stakes, let's get straight into it. Also, don't forget to subscribe and push that notification bell to get notified as soon as we release these sport prediction videos. And if you would like more betting tips and predictions, then check out our Patreon in the link down below. Our new Patreon is a way for us to help you improve your chances of making more money. Multiple plans are available for each and every one of you. By becoming a member of the High Stakes Patreon, you will have access to our best team picks, total picks, parlay picks and much more. Stop wasting hours of your time searching for bad betting predictions that ends up costing you a lot of time and money. Join the High Stakes Patreon now and get the best betting picks. Going back to our video, we will give you 2 betting picks for each game, a team pick and a total pick based on facts and detailed explanation. So make sure to watch our videos till the end so you don't miss any of our picks. Cleveland Guardians vs New York Yankees. For one game at least, the Cleveland Guardians fell victim to the Yankees' style of winning: power pitching and the long ball. Starter Cal Quantrill allowed just 4 hits in 5 innings of work, but 2 of those hits left the yard, and the Guardians fell 4-1 in Game 1. The Guardians were held to just 6 hits and were unable to play the type of small ball that has been their trademark this season. In fact, the Guardians did a number of things that were out of character. Rookie Steven Kwan belted a solo home run to briefly tie the game, the usually error-free Guardians committed a throwing error, and the team that struck out the least amount of times in baseball struck out 9 times in the loss. Cleveland will need to return to their style of play in Game 2 if they want to knot this series up at 1 game apiece. If the Yankees can match the style of game they played in Game 1 throughout the playoffs, they will likely be raising another banner in Yankee Stadium next season. The Yankees got 6.1 innings of 4-hit baseball from Jarrett Cole, 2 home runs including an Earl Weaver special, a 3-run bomb from Anthony Rizzo, and solid relief pitching behind Cole in the 4-1 win. Cole did his best to erase the memories of last year's wildcard game meltdown against Boston, allowing a solo home run and scattering 4 hits while striking out 8. Cole threw 101 pitches before the Yankees bullpen came in and cleaned it up. Most significantly might have been the work of closer Clay Holmes. Holmes was questionable to play due to a cortisone shot in his shoulder just a few weeks ago, but he came on with 1 out in the 9th and put out the fire for the save. Rizzo's 3-run bomb in the 6th spelled the difference for a Yankees lineup that had just 5 hits on the night. Ortiz has been excellent this season, solid against Cleveland and lights out down the stretch. However, one thing that Cortez has not done either against Cleveland or down the stretch has been to go deep into games. Cortez has averaged under 6 innings per game down the stretch and just 6 innings in his 2 starts against Cleveland. He will need another stellar outing from the Yankees bullpen to get a win in this spot. On the other side of the diamond, Bieber has been pitching deep into games down the stretch, including into the 8th inning in his playoff start. Bieber has the ability to bridge the gap to Clay himself, and he will be pitching on full rest in Game 2. The Guardians will also get back to what they do best, and that is work counts, steal bases and situational hitting. Bieber allowed just 18 home runs in 31 starts this season, and, with a 1.04 whip, he is not prone to clog the bases to set up a 2 or 3 run home run. Clay is fresh and can give the Guardians more than an inning in Game 2. Expect him to do just that as Cleveland wins a game more to their style of play. Take the Guardians plus 120. Thursday's 2 starting pitchers, Shane Bieber 2.88 and Nestor Cortez 2.44, have very respectable ERAs. The total has finished under in each of the last 5 games that Cleveland has played against a team from the American League East and in 9 of the last 12 playoff games that Cleveland has played on the road. The total has finished under in 5 of New York's last 6 games overall. Cleveland as a team is hitting .171 and has scored just 4 runs during the postseason. New York hit only .200 in its opening game of the postseason on Tuesday and produced only 4 runs, with the total number of runs produced in Game 1 being just 5. Our total pick is under 6 runs. Atlanta Braves vs Philadelphia Phillies. Odds makers have not been able to post a line for this game due to Atlanta waiting to announce its starting pitcher. I am comfortable taking Philadelphia regardless of who Snitker decides to start on Friday, though. The Phillies have been waiting for this moment for a decade, which will lead to a raucous crowd from a fan base with pent-up energy. I feel better about Philadelphia's pitching situation as well. Nola has been spectacular of late, coming into this game off a pair of shutout performances. Morton has not been his best self this season, and Strider is coming off an injury. Our team pick is Philadelphia. The Braves are averaging 4.35 runs per game through the first 2 games of the series. They average 5.67 runs per game in their last 3 games against the Phillies. With Philadelphia giving up 3 runs per game in the playoffs, the Braves will be held under their average in this game. The Phillies are averaging 3.75 runs per game in the playoffs. They averaged 4.67 runs per game in their last 3 games against the Braves. With Atlanta giving up 3.5 runs per game in the playoffs, the Phillies won't score enough runs to push the score over the total. Our total pick is under 7.5 runs. Los Angeles Dodgers vs San Diego Padres. Los Angeles lost home field advantage in the series as they were unable to earn the victory in Game 2 of the series Wednesday night. The Dodgers now hope to regroup on the road to avoid being put on the brink of elimination in this series. On Wednesday night, Los Angeles got 2 hits each from Gavin Lux, Max Muncy, run, RBI, and Freddie Freeman, run, RBI, in the loss. Freeman, his first, Muncy, his first, and Tree Turner, his second, each homered in the loss for the Dodgers, who were 0 for 8 with runners in scoring position in the game. Clayton Kershaw didn't factor in the decision as he threw 5 innings, allowing 3 runs on 6 hits with no walks and 6 strikeouts. Brusdar Graterol, 0-1, took the loss in relief as he threw 1 inning, allowing 1 run, none earned, on 2 hits with no walks or strikeouts. Blake Snell gets the ball for his second postseason start after 24 regular season starts for the Padres here. He finished the regular season 8-10 with a 3.38 ERA, a 1.203 WHIP, 51 walks and 171 strikeouts, over 128 innings of work in the regular season. Snell struggled in his first postseason start, taking the loss on the road against the Mets Saturday night in Game 2 of the NL Wild Card Series. He threw 3.1 innings, allowing 2 runs on 4 hits with 6 walks and 5 strikeouts in a 7-3 Padres defeat. In his last 3 starts, Snell is 0-1 with a 1.88 ERA, a 1.256 WHIP, 10 walks and 17 strikeouts over 14.1 innings of work. Snell makes his 10th career start against the Dodgers in this contest. He comes in 1-1 with a 2.50 ERA, a 1.135 WHIP, 17 walks and 56 strikeouts over 39.2 innings of work against them. Snell is 8-11 with a 3.07 ERA, a 1.078 WHIP, 53 walks and 207 strikeouts over 149.1 innings in 27 career starts at Petco Park. This one could be a simple battle of attrition with the bullpens. Gonsolin has thrown just 2 innings in the majors since going on the DL on August 23. Meanwhile, Snell averaged just 5.1 innings per start over the course of the regular season and went only 3.1 frames in his first postseason start of the year. That could be force both Dave Roberts and Bob Melvin into their bullpens earlier than they may want to in this pivotal contest. If that's the case, we've seen both teams see their bullpen thrive in one game and wilt in one in the series. However, the Dodgers relievers don't have the mileage that the Padres relief corps does, in part due to not having to play in the wild card round. San Diego won Game 2, but I need to see them beat the Dodgers again before I can have full faith in them. Take the Dodgers as the rest advantage works in their favor. Our team pick is Los Angeles Dodgers -120. Each of the first 2 games have seen 8 runs score, but this feels like it could be a bullpen game, as Tony Gonsolin and Blake Snell are not going to go deep into this game. Neither team has been hitting well with runners in scoring position, as Los Angeles is 3-4-16, .188 batting average, while San Diego is not much better as they are 8-4-36, .222 batting average. With this game meaning so much to both teams, expect the dominant relievers to showcase their abilities and put up zeros on the scoreboard. The under is 3-1-1 in their last 5 games against one another, so go with under 7.5 runs in this game as well. Our total pick is under 7.5 runs.